Thank you very much, Karen. Well, greetings from Crossway. It's been a real privilege to be with you. I feel some way like I've been invited to a family gathering and you've welcomed me in so well. So thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Rosemary. I don't know what you know about Crossway, but we are a not-for-profit Christian publishing ministry. It's been around since 1938. We're in Wheaton, Illinois, in the Chicago area. That's where we're located. But we started out publishing gospel tracts and still do that today. So probably for the first 30 years or so, it was only gospel tracts. We have about 1,400 active book titles, and then we published the English Standard Version Bible, which came out in 2001. And that's been a joy to see that sort of grow and around the world, and has become one of the most read and used English versions in the world today. My particular role at Crossway is in the area of global ministry, and for us that's kind of all of our outward focused work, what we do with our proceeds as a not-for-profit, but the efforts that we make internationally. And our little motto within our team is what we want to be about is helping to resource the church to the ends of the earth. So we've heard the ends of the earth, we've heard the church mentioned, so this is just music to our ears. And so most of what we do is in partnership. So we bring our little part, which often is the content that we have published. We bring that through partnerships that can be expanded in ways far beyond what we could do. So working in translation with partners who translate and publish in about 150 languages. It's been exciting recently to have a lot of African languages, so Amharic and Zulu, Swahili, Arabic, French, Portuguese, a lot of the languages that are used throughout Africa for our books and our study Bible content, which is paired with Bible versions in those languages. We love to provide small libraries to pastors. We call them Global Pastors Book Sets. So these are books on theology topics and intended to help people who perhaps don't have much education at all or much theological education and yet are faithfully pastoring churches. So to be able to provide a blessing to them. We distribute quite a few of our study Bibles, so we're working on translations of those into major languages. But Karen wanted me to mention the ESV app, which she has come across lately. But we do have an app that's free to join, and then there's a sort of a deeper level of it that has all of our study Bibles on it, has several commentary sets, a lot of audio, various things. And we offer that free for anybody outside of the U.S., certainly from the Global South. So any of you, your teams, your churches, your staff, whomever, feel free to just contact, just look on the Crossway website, and we'd love to set that up for you. So maybe just a little bit about our Million Bibles. As we work with partners, we just hear over and over again the need for Bibles and how pastors and ministries are toiling without perhaps a Bible of their own. You can imagine what that's like. Even preachers and teachers we hear that don't have a Bible of their own. So we began to just think, what could we do in our small way to help maybe make a dent in that as a Bible publisher. And so we set the goal of providing 1 million Bibles, 1 million ESV Bibles where needed most. And that's fairly broad, but our intent is not to have another, a second or third Bible, but perhaps in an area where people literally cannot afford, as Karen was mentioned earlier, or easily acquire a Bible to be able to provide one, especially in the Global South, men, women, children, wherever it's needed. So we estimated the cost at about $5 million to print and deliver those to the end locations. And it's a big goal for us. I know it's a tiny dent in the need around the world, but we put the word out to friends at Crossway, and by God's grace, we have received enough funding for the first about 600,000 Bibles Most of those have gone out already, and we hope to complete this initial goal by the end of this year. It's all really done in partnership. We're just providing the Bibles, and then they're going out through networks, through ministry friends, through churches, through those kinds of networks. We're entrusting that last mile of the process to these ministry partners because we know they're going to get them in the hands of the people who need them most in a very personal and strategic and prayerful way. Rafiki is our main partner on this, so we're just really grateful for that. I know about 127,000 Bibles were already delivered. We're working on the next batch of about 33,000 for this fall, especially focused on women. We have a women's study Bible and that for this next round. So first round was a lot of children's Bibles, which we've seen. So I just would appreciate your prayers for us as we go about this. For these Bibles as they go out, it may seem easy to just distribute 1 million Bibles, but as we've talked a little bit today, David Graves and David Peterson, just how the thought that it takes to meaningfully do that, and we want to be led by the Spirit and really provide these in a good way. So pray for that as they go out. There are a lot of obstacles, as we know, to shipping and delivery in these locations. So it was funny. We provided about a page-long delivery address, and it was just, go past this school and turn left at the soccer field, and as you all know. But the Bibles arrived there safely. The last line of it was, "You can't miss it," and they made it there, so it was wonderful. But we know that God's Word does not return empty, but it will accomplish His purpose and succeed in the thing for which He sent it. And so it's just exciting to think that the gospel is going out in this way throughout Africa. So we're praying for eternal impact and for the church in Africa. And so much appreciate Rafiki and your partnership and all of this. And we love you, we appreciate you, and just look forward to serving along with you again.